Professor, Physician, Epidemiologist. I am Dr. Sri Banerjee. Hello, I'm Dr. Sri Banerjee, and in this video what I'll do is do a demonstration in SPSS on how to find the effect size for one-way ANOVA. So for starters, one-way ANOVA effect size is eta squared. And the problem with just relying on significance is that that only shows that it's not as likely to be out of random error. Nothing about effect size, nothing about how strong the relationship actually is. As the sample size goes up, significance is easy to come by when you're looking at eta squared. And so if we get started here, and we can find the strength of the relationship. So the first thing you want to do is go to Analyze, and then you want to go into Comparing Means. And when you're comparing means, one that you want to select is one-way ANOVA. And let's take a look. You want to make sure that the Tukey's is a good one. Post-hoc test is selected, and then you want to look at options and statistics. And here are some of the options that you can look at. So what I did here is looked at a dependent variable that was continuous. The only thing that you can have is a continuous variable. This is from the NHANES National Health and Nutrition Examination Survey. And the factor that I used was mortality status. And just to show you again, this is the effect size place. And then the post hoc I already selected. So I'm doing a proper one-way ANOVA. And then I'm going to show you some things here. So the post hoc test is not performed, and that's fine. This is for demonstration purposes only. If you're trying to find this through calculation, then what you do is take the sum of squares between groups and then divide that by total. And if you are getting a value such as this 0.365, then you're correct here. So what this means is 36.5% comes from the sum of squares divided by total. So the effect size is pretty strong at 36.5%. So this shows, I'm going to show you another way that you can get the same result, and that is through general linear regression. And then you can go into the post hoc, the means, and it's actually more difficult to do the effect size, estimates of effect size you can put in there, and then select OK. So this was effect size and options. So you select continue and then select OK. And again, you have the mortality status divided by the corrected total. In this case, it's corrected total because the total is not reported, is not as strong. Is not the proper number to be used. So the corrected total, the mort stat divided by corrected total gives you 0.365%. Again, 36.5%, and this checks out with the previous way to calculate. 36.5% is coming from the effect size of the independent variable divided by total. And in this case, it's mortality status, which is the independent variable. So I hope this has given you some insight on to how to calculate effect size, what the effect size means, and whatnot. Again, if this is unclear by any chance, you can find me on the YouTube channel and put comments. Thank you for listening.